Preparations are now in full gear for the 22nd Annual Confederation of African Football or CAF Awards, with a gala set for Lagos on Thursday. The King of African Football will be unveiled at the Echo Convention Center in Lagos. Amongst the trio of Yaya Toure, past winner of the last two editions, his Ivorian counterpart Didier Drogba and John Obi Mikel of Nigeria. CCTV Celestine Carney joins us live from Lagos now with the very latest. Celeste, it's Football Awards season with African stars being vetted tomorrow. What are the expectations?
Well, Penina, it is the 22nd year of the CAF Awards, and as you say, those who stood out in 2013 in the African continent will be feted at the Eco Convention Center tomorrow. Now, you're looking at a situation where there will be 13 categories of awards to be given out, Penina. And Nigeria is hosting this competition. It will also be a very special moment for them because they have the highest number of nominees. They are nominated in 5 categories. Even their fans will be getting a fair play award, of course, and that is something that is drawing a lot of interest, of course, here in Nigeria. It is a big footballing nation. And also there is the issue of 2 individuals, Nigerian, who are really standing out. They are being tipped to win. That is John Obi Mikel and Stephen Keshi. Here is why. Who will be declared the king of African football? That is the question as Lagos prepares to host some of Africa's top stars, coaches and fans in the 2013 Glow CAF Awards on Thursday. Nigerians dominate with 5 nominations, including the Best Player Award, which sees Super Eagles midfielder John Obi Mikel up against Ivorian duo of Didier Drogba and Yaya Toure. The Chelsea player is being tipped for glory.
I would like to look at the year 2013 as being the year that John Obi Mikel came out of his shell. The biggest Ivorian threat to him, to Mikel winning, is Yaya Toure. On the back of his performances in 2013 for Manchester City mainly, he's a threat to Mikel. But on the national team level, Mikel trumped him and Drogba at the AFCON.
With the Africa Cup of Nations success, its highlight in 2013, Nigeria's multiple nominations are an indication of a successful year where the teams qualified for all major competitions from the youth to senior events.
Nigeria Football Federation, unlike in the past, when we had issues with, sometimes we didn't have jerseys to go for competitions, or players' passports were missing for big matches, the Nigeria Football Federation has played its part for creating an atmosphere where professionalism has reigned, truly.
The Best Player based in the Continent Award will also draw a lot of interest. Current holder Egypt's Mohamed Abutrika and his compatriot Ahmed Fati are up against Nigeria's Sunday Mba.
Abutrika would win it, not because he's retiring. And you look at what Abutrika did this year, likely without playing in the regular Egyptian season. They retained the CAF Champions League. Then Egypt went through the World Cup qualifiers without losing a game until they got to the knockout, until the playoffs. Sunday Mba's claim to fame, 2 goals in a year, I don't think would stand up to Abutrika's legacy.
Nigeria, Burkina Faso and Ethiopia are in the running for Team of the Year. Stephen Keshi and his compatriot Manu Garba, who led Nigeria to the Under-17 world title, contest for the Coach of the Year alongside Burkina Faso's Paul Potts. 13 awards will be handed out on Thursday, but Nigerians are focused on just one, the top player. If Obi Mikel wins, he will become the first Nigerian to take the award since Nwankwo Kanu 11 years ago. Celestine Carney, CCTV, Lagos. Well, Penina, so you can imagine the amount of excitement here in Nigeria. If Obi Mikel will be able to break the Ivorian domination when it comes to that particular award for the top player. Of course, you're looking, while the individual player awards are the ones that are leading the headlines, there will be also awards for the referees. There are 3 referees up for the Referee of the Year award, and also the CAF Legend award. One of those who will, this is an award, of course, that is being given posthumously. One of those getting the CAF Legend award will be Bruno Metsu, the former Senegalese coach who led Senegal to the World Cup quarterfinals at the first time of asking, and this is a man who will be remembered as well tomorrow. Penina, back to you.
All right, Celeste, thanks very much indeed for that. Celestine Kearney live there in Lagos. Now, Nigeria have arrived in Cape Town ahead of the African Nations Championship that kicks off this weekend. Nigeria's fans in Cape Town were in good voice at the airport to welcome their team, who opened their account against Mali on Saturday. The Super Eagles won the Africa Cup of Nations in South Africa a year ago, but this time round will be without the likes of Victor Moses and Obafemi Martins, as the competition does not allow for overseas-based players to compete. They are slotted in Group A alongside host South Africa, Mali and Mozambique. Having already sealed qualification to the FIFA World Cup later this year, Nigeria supporters are excited over the prospect of what could be a memorable year for the Super Eagles.
What are your thoughts then? Can Nigeria do it a double and win Chan?
No, you talking of double is underestimating. We do it triple, because after now, on the World Cup, I'm not thinking, but I know we are the World Cup champion. That's triple, African champion, CAF champion, and World Cup champion, 2014 Brazil. I'm so confident about that.
This is the team that we are proud of. It's taken us a long time to produce this type of champions. Now that are champions, they continue to champion Africa, and we'll continue to support them.
Nigerians will do what they know how to do best. And because we are here to support them, we are going to 4, not even triple, like he said, 4th one. And we are going to make it again in South Africa. And we are going home with the cup.
The African Nations Championship kicks off this weekend in South Africa. 3 East African teams, Uganda, Burundi and Ethiopia, are taking part in the championships. But just how far will they go in a championship for the local-based players? Leon Sanyanga reports on Uganda's preparations.
It is the Uganda Cranes' second appearance only at the African Nations Championship. But after failing to claim a win in the previous edition, head coach Bulletin feels this year's Chan expectations can be met.
I strongly believe that we have what it takes to be much better than we have been in 2011. Moment when we get first point, we have made history. So we want to go step by step, to not speak big, but to work big, to provide criteria and standards.
Uganda will play Burkina Faso, Zimbabwe and Morocco in Group B. The competition, set up by Africa's football governing body CAF to promote local best players, will attract 16 African teams. And Burundi, alongside Ethiopia, will be making their debuts in the competition.
Ethiopia has 90% of their squad is their first AFCON squad, their World Cup squad. In that regard, they are going with full strength to the competition. We shall see what they will do. Also with us, we shall see what we shall do.
Uganda will be the highest-ranked East African nation going into the Chan tournament, and that may just strengthen the belief that the regional giant could spring a surprise. History, though, suggests otherwise. Uganda, like other East African nations, have occasionally underachieved on the continent. Football commentators feel East Africa's representatives could, however, be less competitive compared to the rest of the participating nations.
It's quite a long time ago since we really had formidable teams that can go out there and compete. That's why I just think that even at this level, we are not going to be as stern and tough to go out there and win it. Look at the way our clubs perform on the continent.
Sudan is the only country from the region to make significant progress in the competition, finishing 3rd in the 2011 tournament. Uganda will be the first East African country in the fray, and victory over Burkina Faso this Sunday could set the pace for a region desperately in need of continental success. Leon Sanyanga, CCTV, Kampala.